We love hip hop.
I have a good news story for you guys here that you guys might need to be on to right now. All right. Also, I want to give a big salute to Dusty Wallace. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably link up tomorrow to do an episode, but you know, he's I want to give a happy birthday to his 1-year-old also. You know what I'm saying? He's out here doing big man things. You know what I'm saying? We're all on big man things this weekend, yo. I'm feeling that, you know. Air horns for us, yo. But in good news, or I think good news, YG, aka Mr. Vanisher, aka Mr. 35. YG is out here being an ambassador for Toronto peace and letting people know that things are good. Okay? He tapped in with the boy DJ Drama. Okay? This is courtesy of YG's page himself. All right? Gangsta girls. All right? Chains intact. See them right there? They're all back. I don't know exactly where he is. Possibly YG is across the border. And I'm taking the poll down for the letting your wifey get smashed, okay? 38% says yes. And 62%, they're not having it. They're not doing it. All right? Let me unpin this. And let's get to the boy 35. So there's a couple of pictures here. I'm going to give YG another AKA ambassador for peace. All right. He's showing his chain. It's kind of a sub. Like, look, see, I got my chain on and he got his chains back. Salute to you, DJ Drama. Okay. Hold on. Is there audio on this? Maybe. No sound. All right. So this is not photoshopped. They are together. Now, if you guys remember the DJ Drama incident that happened about a month ago, I can't even say it was that long ago. He had a different shirt on in that incident, right? I don't feel like going back and looking for that picture, but I feel like he had a green shirt on in that one. All right. And make sure to hit that like button for anybody who's pulling up on this live currently. You know what I'm saying? Likes are free, please. And it helps the algorithm. He had like a green jersey on when he was down here for the summit, for the Canadian Music Week conference. And he did his little speaking at the conference. He went to the club after. This is a quick recap. He went to the club after, chain swanging. I don't know who escorted him to the club. I'm not going to make any assumptions of who he went to the club with, but he went to the club. He didn't have enough security. That was for sure. And allegedly, some of the GGs said, yo, I'll take those chains. Thank you very much. Right? Allegedly, there was a couple of bing, bang, bing, boof, boof, Hennessy bottles to the brain. And DJ Drama was excused of his chains. All right. Just to put it nicely, he was relieved of the fine jewelry that he had on his neck. And I think I have the oh, there it is. Found it.
This what you fucking get for not checking in. Shout out boy Drizzy, eh? Triple G's, you know how we rock, slap, brat, clap.
Got one of those. Sorry, I'm got loud in the house.
This what you fucking get for not checking in. Shout out boy Drizzy, eh? Triple G's, you know how we rock, slap, brat, clap.
Sound effects are sick. Holy shit. Slack, crack, pack. Okay, so for that, from there to where we are now, we're making progress, fam. this is why I said this is a good news story. Right? Boom. Got them back. Here's the proof. And he's with a next Toronto man's that niggas know is with the shits. And he looks comfortable. Right? Look at the relaxed look on Drama's face right here. He doesn't look worried. What I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know if I should ask YG himself, is are they in the States? Is YG moving around in the States? Because that's a good look. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, one thing's for sure and one thing's for certain. If you see YG out there and he's in this picture with this guy, DJ Drama, by himself, it don't mean that he's by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I interviewed YG. Well, the first time we interviewed him was years ago. Okay. And this was like shortly after he was on the run. He was, you know, running around through the United States and he had his adventures and, you know, he beat the case and boom, jumped back into the game and came back into the interview. Legendary. One of our highest viewed interviews that we have on our channel right now. And in that interview, he was mentioning how when he was moving around in the States on his race, a couple of mans tried him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was moving around. He had I forgot what chain he had at the time, but from time these guys were moving around with big chains. This is when he had the football chain. You guys remember that one? Let me see if I can find some old school pictures of YG. Salute to YG. YG is one of my favorite rappers in the game out here, low key. And I say low key because I feel like I don't mention that enough. You know what I'm saying? These times. Or no, even better, these times. When he had these chains. And he told a story about moving around and he was going to go buy some guidelines for the YouTube, but he was going to buy some drink. Okay, let's say that. He went to go buy some drink. And I think from what I recollect from the story, he was saying something about the mans were trying to tell him to come down to a certain street or a certain alley or whatever. And he wasn't with it. And he ended up having to say, you know what, let me just go the other way. And he kind of escaped what could have been, you know, man's trying to rob him or something. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, he's a man who knows how to move around the United States. He has experience. Okay? If you're going to see him moving around looking like this, is because they can. It's because it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere off camera here, there's probably a few wasas. If they are in the States, then there's a few American, you know, conglomerates and, you know, guys that they've linked up with probably who are thorough, who are like, yeah, we good in this club. We popping bottles. We're spending money. All our jewelry is on. Chains are on the outside of our shirts. Oh, there's DJ Drama. Oh, yo, Drama. Yo, you got your shit back? Ah, yo, let's take a pic. Right? And here we have the pic now. Ambassador for Peace. Big 35. You know what I'm saying? Y'all messing with this in the comments? Brian Fraser, what up? Good Baller said, they should have sold those chains. Gangsters move in silence. They did. Back to him. Allegedly. Right? From the blogs, I said, man's needed 100 grand. You can get those back. Send them on the plane ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You can get those right back ASAP. And look. He's wearing them. He got them back. Right? Listen. After an incident like that, man's like really like violate you in another city. There's a degree of there's a big percentage that you might just always be salty about Toronto mans for life. Okay? Follow me. So if you're you like, he has the upper hand, the upper advantage in this situation here, technically, right? If YG's in a club where he's at and he's not in Canada, let's say, and I need to confirm this, I need to know what club they're in. He could be like, with his people now, the amount of people that he can have with him, his entourage, whatever, his extra security, all that stuff that he's going to have with him while he's in the club, especially with all these jewels on his neck. Okay, he ain't going to let that happen twice. However, now he sees, I seen this guy on Instagram. What's his name? YG? You know, one of his niggas is tapping him on the shoulder. Yo, those guys, I think I see Pressa. Shit. I wonder if there's any of the GGs. You know what I'm saying? And now they can prepare themselves. They can be like, okay, you know, get on the phone. St. John's, is that an old pic? Is Big 35 pulling something from the photo bucket saying, yo, remember the times? Remember the time. Because I'm looking for confirmation here. Please, put me on. You say YG's capping, eh? I don't know, fam. The timing is great. Right? When you go to the metadata of the picture, like May 2023, April 2022. I'm going to put this out July 8th. Ooh. Hey, remember this? Remember those chains? Yo, Toronto niggas are funny, man. Like, you gotta love it, fam. Like, these niggas get on the internet and have a good old time, bro. You know what I mean? Whether this is brand new or it's old. Like, you gotta see the comedy in this. I know, like, it's a tragic event. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone of anybody getting their things taken or, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Badness. I keep the peace. But you gotta see the jokes in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up the 35, man. Big YG. And big up the DJ Drama, man. I don't want Drama. Listen, I was about to say, I don't want Drama to feel like he can't come back to Toronto. However, I'm not the one who can make those decisions here. Okay? But, you know, if you ever want to do an interview with the We Love Hip Hop Network, okay? I know we've had a history with one of his ex-girlfriends. She didn't like the things that we were saying about DJ Drama and one of the incidents online. She got at me in the DMs. She said, you got to stop posting about Drama. I don't know if I ever told you all that story. You know what I'm saying? But his ex-girlfriend was like, yo, you got to be easy on those posts. I'm there looking at it like, what? Is this the same girl that I was talking about in that news story? And she was like, yo, Drama deactivated his account. Do y'all remember that? He had his ex-girlfriend now. But she found out about his side thing, went to go and give her the beats, and the side thing turned around and flattened her out. And the man made it all over the Shade Room, all over the blogs. We talked about it on the podcast. What do you mean, St. John's, his time is done? The man has Jack Hart. Lil Uzi Vert just put out an album, fam. Remember, that's bread in his pocket. Drama's good. He's very relevant. He's just a label guy now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, salute to DJ Drama. You guys are going crazy in the comments, eh? Holy. You guys are ruthless. Comment gang strong. Listen, fam. Toronto niggas ain't gonna let you get away with nothing, fam. You better be correct out here, bro. Man, listen. Anybody out there in the States who really wants to know how a Toronto nigga feel about some shit, you got to pull up on any of these We Love Hip Hop lives, see the comment gang, and see how they give it up, and be like, okay, when I go to Toronto, this is what I can expect. Man, them don't play certain games over there. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing the Adam 22, share my wife. They're not accepting the non-checking ins. I don't know about I see they're saying Lil Baby's a fish now.
We love hip hop.